Hello world, welcome to the Summer Airwear Podcast, brought to you by iamBree-Ze and Rap98.com. This podcast is about real, open, and honest conversations where we can talk about any and everything. And of course, we're going to do it summer any and everywhere. Let's get into it. I am B-R-E-E-Z. Catch a vibe, I'm an airwear. I be down the ride, I'm an airwear. I can get it cracking, I'm an airwear. I be on the live, I'm an airwear. I'ma be me, I'm an airwear. High off life, I'm an airwear. Take my whole crew with me, I'm an airwear. I keep it realer than real, I'm an airwear, I'm an airwear. Hello world, it's your girl iamBree-Ze, B-R-E-E-Z, and welcome back to the Summer Everywhere Podcast. If you are new here, SIE is all about the honest and open conversations, and we're going to do it summer any and everywhere, and we're talking about everything. There is no cap to the conversation, okay? So today is all about women empowerment. We got our boss ladies in the building. Make some noise, period. To my right, we have the lovely MayaMaya, and to my left, we have the lovely boss lady CEO KayGee in the building. Don't play. All right, so if you guys want to, y'all can kind of just introduce yourself, tell them what it is that y'all do. Give them a little round of applause.
Well, what's up, y'all? I'm an upcoming artist and songwriter from Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised from South Memphis, and I do a little bit of everything. So y'all just stay tuned, be on the lookout for me.
Yes. What's up, everybody? I'm quite sure mostly everybody knows who I am. I am the boss lady of Memphis, CEO of Boss Talk Entertainment, artist liaison for Power 99 Mix, community activist for youth changes. The list goes on and on. I ain't gonna keep going on. And I also repair credit. So let's get that, because I know some of y'all probably need credit back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always be out helping and motivating upcoming artists. So if you're an artist and you got music that you need to be heard, just hit me up, because that's what I do.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna start with you, Maya, Miss Maya. Like, tell us about your journey into the music industry. Like, how did you get started?
Well, music been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. So I professionally started like right after high school, just learning the business side and just the ins and out of the music industry. So it's kind of been like a hassle, especially like, you know, when you're trying to find your sound or build your brand and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a whole different ball game when it comes to women anyway. Definitely. So I say it's a bit of a roller coaster, a little under construction, but you know, you don't do what you gotta do.
I like that. We under construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then, of course, Miss Boss Lady, like you've been in the music business, from putting people on to management. What has your journey been like?
Well, you know, it has its ups and downs. It'd be a lot of days I've been wanting to just throw in the towel on it, but it always be, you can't stop. Like, every time I try to quit, God bless me with more things to keep making me go further and help people more and more. So the goal is to see somebody win. Yes. And in this game, a lot of people, when you winning, they start hating on you when you winning instead of congratulating you. Yeah, so my goal is to show people that you can win and still be happy with that the next person winning too. Yeah. Because we have to understand, it's never a competition when we all winning. And if we all win together, when nobody feel like they compete.
That's it. That's it right there. That's definitely it. Okay, so Maya, your latest two singles, Pain and Your Fault, what was the process behind it?
Well, with Your Fault, it was kind of like on some storytelling type stuff. Like when I make my music, I always try to just like be the voice for somebody that just can't express their feelings and stuff through words. So anytime I make a song, I either have been through it or know somebody that has been through it. So I try to be that voice for them. So when I was writing Your Fault, it was just basically about how people can just do stuff to you, or they act a certain type of way. It could be your dude, it could be your female, you know, it could be a friend, it don't matter. And then when they get the reaction that they wasn't expecting, they try to figure out like what's going on, baby. It's your fault.
You, baby.
You know what I mean? And with Pain, it's kind of like almost like the same concept. It's just like when you it wasn't no pain song, but it was just like a look, all this pain that's hiding inside of me to keep me on my toes, to keep me going. So, you know, most definitely show gratitude for the good and bad. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so Boss Lady, tell us a little bit about your vision behind Boss Talk Entertainment, like how it started, and how you brought in other talent and things like that.
Well, it started when I got fired from the radio station. Shout out to Power 99 Beats. So, when I left the station, I had a lot of artists because I had forever been putting artists on the radio and exposing artists from all over the country, like really all over the world.
Yeah.
So, artists hit me up and was like, "Can you be my manager?" I was like, "I'm a manager." I said, "No, I don't do no manager," And so I was like, "You know what? Why not? I'm doing everything just like a manager.
Yeah.
So I might as well be one." So then I thought about it. I said, I can go even further with this. I'm gonna go ahead and get my own record label. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have that in Memphis. So why not be the first black woman with a record label in Memphis? Let me go forward.
Yeah.
So I went forward, and as you see, I'm everywhere. Like everywhere. Everybody in the industry. Everybody in the industry hit me up. I'm just. The goal is to get these artists where they should have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's really what it is.
Because, like for women artists, it's harder for the women artists in the industry. Because we have to go through so much.
Yeah.
So to have a woman doing what these men's doing, to empower these women, you see my girls?
I see them.
See, like I'm trying to let the women have a voice. It's hard to have a voice when you're going against a lot of men in the industry. So I'm that voice for the women.
And is. Every single time she gonna speak on it. Point blank, don't play. Okay, so Maya. So how has it been like growing up in Memphis, especially with your music industry, being in the industry? Who are some of your like inspirations or influences when it comes to the game?
Yeah. Well, growing up in Memphis, if you grew up in Memphis, like what's understood ain't gotta be explained with it. So, but I always felt like I was kind of the way I make my music is kind of different from the like the typical like Memphis artist or Memphis female artist. Not comparing or nothing like that, but it's just like I come with a different approach and still like say what I need to say. You don't feel it. So some of my biggest inspirations, like when it comes to music, I love Rihanna. That's one. My girl Jasmine Sullivan, Nikki, just who else? I love Janae Aiko too. Just like that little smooth vibe, but you can still get, active when you need to. So, yeah.
Okay. So KayGee, tell us a little bit more about the mixtape you got coming up over May 28th. What's going on?
Well, first it's my birthday.
Period.
We got
the birthday.
But I'm dropping an all-female Queen of the Streets mixtape. That's gonna be hosted by DJ Baby Drill. So it's gonna be something that it's going on all digital platforms. So I got a lot of big people in the industry that's coming behind me to help me push this because they was like, yeah. Because if y'all look at it, the women's are where everybody looking at the industry right now. So why not put something out so they don't have to look too far? It's right there.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go. Y'all looking for them here. We got them right here.
Like, y'all better come get y'all.
We got them.
Okay.
Pressure.
Period. Okay, so this next question is for both of y'all. How do you balance like your business or professional side of things and then your music side?
Okay. Well, I go first. Well, by day I'm also a director of a child care center as well. So I try to keep that separate from my music because it's like two different type of brands.
Yeah.
So I'll be Miss Maya by day and then be MayaMaya by night. Try to balance it out because sometimes you don't want to get caught up. You got to keep them balanced because you don't want to be too much over here and then you don't have time over here and then you too much over here. So it's kind of like you just got to be one of them to be able to balance it out because it really ain't cool for everybody, I swear. So, if your mind on track, you know exactly what you want to do, you know exactly what you are doing or plan on doing, I think you'll be alright.
Got it.
Right.
What about you?
Well, for me, it's always business, so I balance it equally all the time because I'm always doing business. Even when I'm at work, I'm handling business with the music, and when I'm with the music, I'm still handling business with the work. It don't stop. It don't stop. When you have to do something, you gotta make sure it's done because one gonna pay a bill. If that one can't pay the bill, the other gonna pay the bill. So you gotta make sure the bills get paid. So it don't stop.
Very true. Very true. Okay. And so my next question is also for both of you guys, because of course we're on some Airware podcast, so I gotta ask y'all a general question.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you guys been? Name the top 3 places that you visited. Anywhere in the world. Top 3, what you feel like y'all top 3. 1 being like the best, you would go back constant, and 3 being like, it was chill.
Arizona. Besides, it's hot, but it's too hot out there.
It's hot. Yeah.
Like,
I've heard a lot of people
like
say.
emphasis on hot. Like y'all know, Memphis in August.
Yeah.
None compared to the in Arizona. But it's very beautiful. Like I would go back. I just
so would
just
that be your
occasion.
number 1?
Yes,
Or would that be your 3?
That'll be 3.
Okay.
Number 1 would be California.
Okay.
And then I've been to Miami too. So I say Miami, California, and then Arizona. Yeah.
Okay. What about Miami?
Miami just hype.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah, it's a vibe. Cali is more of like, to me, it's more like just beautiful and kind of like LO and stuff. Depending on what you wear and what you doing, who you with.
Yeah.
So
it's everywhere.
Right, it's everywhere. So yeah.
Okay.
And it ain't never nothing like Memphis, so y'all know Memphis coming up.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? I've been seeing you traveling
Always.
always.
My top place is gonna be Cozumel, Mexico. I love that.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be
That's the
going
top one.
next year for my birthday.
Yeah, that's the
Going
top
to
one.
Jamaica,
And then-
Cozumel, and Grand Canyon.
Oh yeah.
We turned it up. Big
That's
sweet
it.
folk.
That's the cruise I went on. Gonna look. So my first one is Cozumel, Mexico, because I love the water out there and I love the atmosphere. It's just beautiful. It's very beautiful. The water is so beautiful. Then the second one.
Because I ain't very big.
I think that's my
Real fun. Let's call her bike. Okay. And so what was your second one?
My second one is California, and my third one is Miami. Of course, I love Miami.
Okay. That's nice. That's dope. I feel like for me, I'm been in a lot of places.
Right.
I've been to like 30 of 50 states.
I ain't been to all,
You
but
been all
everything
50
but
states?
Alaska and Hawaii. Them the only two places I ain't been. I used to drive trucks, so I've been everywhere.
Yeah. I think my number 1 would probably be the Bahamas. The Bahamas were really, really nice. 2 for me, it's hard. I'm gonna say 2 is Texas. Texas is real chill.
Yeah, I like Texas.
Cool,
Texas
nice
is cool.
vibe, you know, people
Everything
straight. Yeah, okay. And then 3rd, I just like, honestly, to keep a book, I'm gonna have to say Atlanta. Atlanta showed me so much love.
Yeah, that saw a lot of
Like
love,
Atlanta, a
though.
lot of people like Atlanta ain't nothing but full of but Memphis people, and I'm like, that's just who you around. You around our Memphis people.
Yeah, like I said, depending
I'm not
on
going
who
to
you
see
with,
you.
where you at.
Okay, but yeah, Atlanta showed me so much love every single time I'm there, so definitely got to put on my list. For sure. Okay, so tell me, you guys, like, what's one of your most memorable experiences about being in the music industry? That could be from releasing the first record, or working with your very first artist, or meeting somebody. What's like a very memorable moment for you?
A memorable moment for me is when, like, when you get on the stage and you singing your song, and then somebody singing it back to you, and you like, hold on. Like, for the first time, hearing that for the first time, it's like, oh, okay. Well, y'all said what? So that's memorable. I'm gonna always remember my first time recording in a big studio.
Yeah.
So it just be like little stuff like that. But the top for me would be like playing my song and hearing somebody say it back. So it's like, what you doing ain't for nothing. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, they watch, they listen.
they watching, they listening.
My memorable moment was going to Clarksdale, Mississippi, and witnessing Rick Ross open up a wing shop for a bus station that black people couldn't even go in, and it had been closed for over 50 years. So that was my most memorable moment, and he called me Boss Lady. He's like, what's your name? I said, Boss Lady. He said, you look like a boss lady.
Period.
I said, the two bosses together, what's up, big boss? You know, that was why I remember this moment right there.
I love that. So, Miss Boss Lady, how do you stay up to date with like the latest trends and things that are going on in the music
Social
Right
media.
off the bat.
Social media. And then like everybody tag me into everything. Like anything that's going on, my phone is always, and then, you know, I'm a radio host, so I'm staying in that. I'm always on the hype of everything going on, plus social media. Social media gonna keep you posting up on everything. You ain't gonna miss nothing.
No.
They ain't gonna let me miss nothing if I wanna miss something. They gonna tag me. Like right now, it's a post going around, and about 50 people on Facebook and tag me. I'm constantly asking them, like, what is this for? I don't know what it means. I just see somebody on there singing. What you trying to tell me? I need to get behind them for it. I know I answer no questions. They just constantly tagging me.
Cause you sing this.
Right. Okay. And so, Maya, like, have you ever dealt with writer's block? And I know, you know, a lot of people have, but if you have, how have you overcome that as an artist and being a creative, you know, and not kind of conforming to what's already out there just to get something out, things like that?
Sometimes I try not to, anything I do, I try not to let it be forced. Like, if I feel like it's forced, I don't want to do it at all.
Right.
And when I have writer's block, I used to try to, I used to get so frustrated with myself. I used to be like, what you doing? Like, so I have to just take some time back, recollect my thoughts, kind of like get my mind erased. Sometimes I go listen to my old music, try to like, just like get my spark back, even though like it ain't never left, but everybody go through it. So I try to just be calm about it, recollect my mind, just take my time. And then it's gonna always come back, because if it's in you, it's in you. Yeah, on you. So
Definitely that. For sure, that one right there.
it's basically just all about like just being patient with yourself. Sometimes like that's why I've been teaching myself lately. Like just be nicer to yourself, because I always feel like you could be doing this, you could be doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like good job on this, good job. So you know you always want to celebrate yourself and just take your time, be patient with yourself.
I like that. We I feel like us as women definitely need,
Always, for
all
sure.
women need a lot more than being patient with yourself, having
Absolutely.
grace with yourself, being kind to yourself. Like, 'cause
Taking time for yourself.
that's the one.
Emphasis on
Self-care,
taking time.
baby.
Because you be doing everything like I don't really know the last time I had a day for myself. Like every day since for the last fucking excuse me. Last year.
You play
But
with
you know what I'm saying? For the last years I can't recall the time I just actually just took a day out for myself and do something I like just for me. Like that's something that women's got to start doing, because you be so frustrated because you're doing for everybody.
Yeah.
But you don't never do for yourself. Like me personally, I do everything for everybody. I can't tell you the next time I did something for myself. It's crazy.
Wow.
I just can't say it.
Yeah.
Vice versa, no cap. I'm gonna definitely feel that 100%. It's like, but all my life I've been like that though.
That's
like,
me too.
I get a drive, or I feel happy knowing I helped somebody, or did something for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, where they come from?
Okay. Yeah.
It's
I
just
feel
it's
that
the
for real.
passion that you have. When you have a passion for people, then that's how you gonna be, regardless of what you going through or whatever. You could be going through a lot of stuff, but when you see somebody going through something worse than you want to help that person, no matter what your situation. That's why God gonna always bless you.
Yeah.
He always keep you blessed when you do things like that, when you put others before yourself.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I think a lot of the reason where it comes from is like people wanna, like, well, me, I'm gonna speak for me, like. I always treat people like how I would want somebody to treat me. Yeah, like I'd be like, I would want somebody to do that for me, so let me do that for them.
Yeah.
It don't matter the age, it don't matter who you are, like just
Yeah. I would, and I feel like we definitely need more of that, just like out in the world in general,
Yeah.
you know, and especially, you know, for women amongst other women.
and it's
you know,
organic, like not forced.
You're not
like,
looking for nothing back in return.
keeping tabs on what
Just
you
doing
do.
Yeah, like holding over my head, or you
Yeah.
remember back in so and so I did so and so.
Yeah.
What you do it for? Cause this ain't that. You know?
Really.
I always said I don't want nobody to do nothing for me, and I gotta hear about it again on a bad day.
Yeah.
Like I don't even waste your time or mine.
Yeah, you can keep that gesture right over there. Look, I don't want no part.
For real.
Like, let's
Cause
like I feel like I want to shed a lot of light on it because recently I saw on social media, and I don't know how true it is or recent it was, but if you guys know Sukiyana, she posted a video where she was like literally in tears, and she was like, you know, I done signed this deal, and I didn't realize at the time I was just so excited getting me and my kids out the hood, and I done signed my soul over to the devil. Like, I don't know who she signed with or, you know, too much of the backstory on it, but just watching the video, and she, you know, she was crying, and she was like, you know, I just been praying to God that he can get me out of these, that I can find a way out of this without having to, you know what I'm saying, like really sell my soul. And she like, I've already done stuff that I never thought I would do, and like literally like in tears, and she like, I don't even want it no more, I don't even want to do music no more, I just want out. You know, and it gets really serious and real deep like this. So like, I just want to open up that conversation because I feel like a lot of people don't have it or shed their light on it.
For real. And see, that's what I tell a lot of my artists is that a lot of artists that I tell them, before you even sign a contract, you have to read everything before you sign it. Cause I was dealing with these
not
people.
Just the bonus.
You know, I was dealing with these people, and they wanted to put me on the contract to be their promoter and, you know, do their marketing and stuff like that. And so I read the contract, and when I got all the way down to the bottom of it, the little bitty print, I don't see nothing in there say nothing about a check or nothing.
I'm like,
everything is going to them. I don't see nowhere say I'm gonna get paid or something like that. So I had some more people that was under me, left me and went with them and signed the contract. Got an umbrella deal. So an umbrella deal is a deal where you don't get no money.
Yep.
They just do everything for you and put you out there. And that's the thing people got to look at. When you sign these labels, you really have to pay attention. You're supposed to have a lawyer. You got to have a lawyer to go with you to before you sign anything. Not only that, read. Don't sign shit and be happy. Cause you can sign, they give you 50,000, but that 50,000 before you even make your first 1,000, all that money gone. Yeah. Cause you get that money up front, be excited, go splurging, and then you wait on the rest of the money, but you got to pay that $500,000.
You got to pay them back.
You got to pay that back before you start seeing money. You just take a look at Tony Braxton. Tony had Grammys and everything, and she ended up getting what? Bankrupt because she didn't read her contract. It's all about reading.
And it happens just so many times, and it just make you just like, with me personally, like I got real bad trust issues, anxiety, all this. So I really stayed out the way to myself because I always, in the back of my mind, I always feel like somebody got like a ulterior motive. Which I also try to like refrain my. It's a good thing, but it's also it's a good thing, but it's a blessing and it's a curse because it's like you always want to keep your head on the swivel, but at the same time you don't want to block your blessings or nothing like that because you automatically thinking somebody got
doing something wrong.
But it's like
you can feel sometimes you can feel when stuff ain't right, and then you can feel when stuff right. Like sometimes you can have a feeling your gut ain't gonna lead you wrong. A lot of times you don't want to follow their gut.
Follow their intuition every single time.
When that gut be like,
time to go.
Yeah, baby, every time it's just
let's pick it up. Okay. Time to go. This ain't it.
unplug the cords.
Okay.
Exit stage left. Please.
But it's definitely like
it's scary for sure.
And not even just the paperwork, like cause
it's the underlying back door.
It's the people that you have to deal with because I know a lot of people who have gotten great deals. I'm talking about expeditions, like fantastic freaking deals. But you might have, you know, a record exec or somebody who's on your team who gonna go to bat for you and say, okay, well the label need to give you more money, but you gotta on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that really do happen out here, and a lot of women feel like, well, okay, this is the only option I have. They feel like, one, I've already signed this deal. Two, I already, like you said, spent all the money that they gave me up front, so I ain't got no choice.
No return.
Like I got to pay them backwards.
I just got to do what I got to do. And that's what I come in to change the game on it. Because I found out P. Diddy was giving his artists 10% and he kept 90%. All of them became millionaires though. They all became millionaires. And look how much money he got.
I was saying, I
couldn't. You know what I'm saying? 10%, man. Imagine if they millionaires.
But just think about it.
Exactly.
At least
they was getting that money, upfront money.
Exactly. So it's like
So in your contract, 90% of that money gonna go to them.
Yeah.
That's just like if Drake go right now to FedEx Forum, sit at the FedEx Forum, make $2 million. You think Drake gonna get $2 million? No, he not. He gotta pay the record label. He got to pay the everything out. By the time he get through, he probably come out there about
200,000 maybe.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm just saying, but you see how much you get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
When people thinking, labels is good, but one thing you can do, the same thing the labels doing, you can do it yourself. But people don't understand it. Ain't nothing but bring the building.
It's just
Bring the building.
Having your team.
You gotta have a team. It's all about having a team, having your marketing. You gotta have a marketing plan together.
That'd be a joint right there.
And promotion. Marketing and promotion. Get out, put out flyers. That's all they do.
And I feel like in this day and age, that's what a lot of people missing, the footwork.
Yeah, everybody want to be on social media.
We in a microwavable generation.
Yeah, everybody want to be
like popcorn, quick and fast.
Cause it be plenty times where like I get my little my people and stuff. We go out, we go share business cards, we get people to scan. But it's like us be on the phone.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta learn how to
you gotta adapt.
You gotta do things that what the society is doing now, and it's always changing. So it's like what you think is going on right now, they doing something else. So it's like
I always feel like
as soon as you thought you caught it.
I definitely always feel like I agree that you definitely have to change with the time of things and make sure that you can always adjust to whatever's going on in the world, but at the same time, I feel like footwork, it's always a guarantee, in my opinion, to the footwork, to being out here in the public, to passing out your flyers, to going to events, shaking hands and kissing the babies, as they say. You're always going to grow faster because you build those personal relationships. But everybody want to be such a damn celebrity.
So
they feel like, oh, I'm too hot, I'm too this and that. I can't go pass out flyers. Can't nobody see me doing this. That's little shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that builds your
when I started the radio station, I only been in the game for 4 years. But the way I move, you'd think I've been in here over 20. Because I done made more moves in 4 years than people that made in 10.
Definitely.
For real. And that's called footwork. When you see me, everywhere they got something going on, I'm there. Because when people see you, besides see you, they know you for real. And see, that's how so many people like, dog, I say, you here, you there, you everywhere. You damn right I'm everywhere because why? The footwork, baby, you gotta plant them seeds. When you plant them seeds and walk in them rooms and leave when you leave an expression on them people, I can go anywhere in America and get anything I want. Why? Because I went into them clubs and I gave them folks what they was looking for and more.
Now what you thought they was looking for.
Right.
More. I gave them more. And they was like, come back. Yeah, the first time gonna be free, but the second time gonna be a fee.
Okay. I love that.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to use that.
The first time you go somewhere, it be free for them. But the second time they tell you to come back, it's a fee. That's how you get your money. And that's how you get out there as an artist, as an independent artist. If you want to get paid shows, go somewhere and do a show for free the first time. And do so well, they gonna ask you, can you come back? Yeah, for a fee.
Yeah.
We gave you a sample for the first one.
Okay. You know what I'm capable of.
You see it.
You see the show. You know what I do.
You see it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I teach my artists is like, come on y'all, we gonna make one round trip around the world. We done went down there every city. Guess what? Now everybody call us to come back and perform for a fee.
Yeah. As they should.
We ain't signed to no label. They signed to mine. But they ain't signed no major label. But guess what? We making the same money they make.
Plus,
you see what I'm saying? Now is we need travel, we need motels, and we need money for the performance.
Yeah.
That's how you come back the second time around. See, the first time around, you provide all that yourself to show them, yeah, I can get here. You see what I'm saying? Like this man told me, so I'm gonna give you a project. If you can do it, everything's free. I want you to go to South by Southwest. We made it there. I want you to go to Trapping in the Basement. We made it there. I need you to go to Miami. We made it there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't asked for a dime. But if you put me on these platforms where people can see what I got when I leave, Guess what they doing now? Phones stay jumping.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's all about setting that footwork and getting out there networking. Cause you can't network on social media.
Right.
Social media ain't to be taken serious.
Social
And a lot of
media
people
is
think
nothing
they gonna
but
get famous off social media, but
It's a number. With social media, at the end of the day, it's a numbers thing.
yeah.
It's
you gotta have some retarded stuff going on to get them numbers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because when you speaking stuff that you really need to speak about, they don't want to pay attention.
What they gonna
But if you doing something silly, they gonna tune in.
Yeah. Every time.
I used to sit back and think to myself, I'm like, but these folks jumping off the dumbest stuff. Like,
all the time. I be like, this what
this
we
is
doing?
y'all want? This is y'all want?
They done sound a retarded motherfucker for this.
Exactly.
Let me stop.
Hey, I'm co-signing what you said. Cause they
You got somebody on here, they know how to say the and they got a whole record deal. And you got somebody here spitting straight bars, they overlook it. Why? Because the little retarded motherfucker they got their numbers up. But
I
the person
tell
speaking
people-
first ride, they ain't listening.
I tell people all the time, the music industry is nothing but politics. It's more politics than politics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like because music is such a universal thing across all races, across all ethnicities, across gender, across language barriers. Music is so freaking like universal that it has to be the thing that moves everybody.
Right.
And so the industry, I'ma just tell y'all, it's political as fuck. It's more
It is.
political than the government.
It is.
And that's why you see all of this propaganda and shit going on behind closed doors coming out about
Nowadays, talent ain't got nothing to do with
it doesn't matter. It's about influence. That's all the music business is about. It's about influence. And the people who got the big books, those big labels everybody want to sign to and this and that, they want you to be able to influence people to do what they want them to do.
Right.
Not
It's
what
a
you
slavery
want your
thing.
fans
It's a
to
slavery
do.
thing. It's a slavery thing. It's just like being a slave.
It's slavery of the mind. That's it.
For real,
That's all.
because
and
that's why I love about Kanye West. Cause Kanye West,
He ain't going, but
he ain't
going.
Oh.
He don't care. They call him like crazy.
He said one thing on Drink Champs. He said, what they gonna do? Y'all can't fire us cause we the one making these. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling on Facebook the other day. I told artists, stop sharing mainstream artists and stuff when you got your own content to share.
Yeah.
Everybody would get on here and share somebody else's song in the background. They already made it. Why the fuck is you still constant sharing their shit?
need to be
Share
you,
your shit. Everything you do need to be you. You. You see what I'm saying? Like every time I share something, I'm playing one of my artists' music in the background. Why? Cause you already gonna be looking.
Yeah.
I'm always using underground artists more than people that's already made because why? They already made it.
Yeah.
If they
You ain't doing nothing. Only thing you doing is instead of getting them a bigger check and your check ain't got no one.
Yeah.
Share your own shit.
For sure. For sure.
Play your own music. I don't care. I don't
show
care.
up for yourself every time.
Yeah.
Right. You have to like TikTok. I'm tell y'all something. TikTok is the number one thing to get. Like we dropped a song on TikTok. 2 songs we dropped on TikTok. One of them is almost at 1 million, and the other is 500,000. You see what I'm saying? Get on TikTok. Get on Thriller. Get on the reels.
Yeah.
I got 1 million views on the reels. Almost twice. And I ain't no artist. You see what I'm saying? It's all about how you network and market your stuff. You have to have good marketing strategies when you're trying to get your music heard. Do little competitions, do little skits to your music, do all type of stuff to make people indulge in like, dog, I want some more. Don't never get them a lot. Just get them just a little bit to keep looking for the next thing.
Right, a little hint of your personality.
Just a little bit.
That's it.
You don't never get nobody like when I tell my artists when they do shows and stuff like that, don't never get them a lot. When you do, if you on the stage more than 3 minutes, you done gave them too much. They done lost interest in what you got to say. To be honest, when you on the stage and you don't showcase the music, the longest you leave on stage is 2 minutes. Just enough to get them indulged to say, give me some more.
And you know what? That's crazy because that's even with the songwriting process and the music, man.
You don't want to be long.
Like it's like I said, we're in a microwavable generation, so it's like all them songs with the 3 verses and that shit is done. Baby, you got a verse and half
used to be 4 minutes and 30 fucking seconds.
And I used to sit down and
2 minutes top.
2 minutes and 15.
Like at the most, like you can't do no more than that.
For real, cause when them songs be that long, I'm gonna tell you something. I done went to so many showcases, and what gets me is they'll start off with a hype song, then they want to do 2-3 more songs. By the time you get halfway in your second song, you done lost me. I don't even want to listen to nothing else you gotta say.
Yeah.
Because you had me with that first song.
Yeah.
That's why I always say make your first impression your best impression.
Yeah.
So if you gonna go up there, take that first top song, and as far as artists, when you pushing your music, every 6 months get them a new song. Stop dropping all these songs back to back, cause ain't nobody listening.
Yeah. You just
do one song.
But a lot of the people nowadays, they be like, man, I gotta stay in their face. I gotta stay on their face.
But you gotta be consistent with that one
song.
Exactly.
That one record song.
We ain't saying don't continue to make your music. We saying have you some shit in the arsenal. Cause let's be for real. Let's have a conversation, right? For me as an artist, I don't even have that many songs out. I've been out doing music since I was 11 years old. I'm 22, so I've been doing music for damn near 10 years, right? And I think I only have released right now maybe 6 to 8 records. Right? Now, mind you, I have had some breaks in the, I done tipped out and in and out, and I've grown up in the music industry, so I've had to refine my sound as I've gotten older, from a child to a teenager to now I'm a full-grown woman. Like, I've had to take time out to figure out, okay, what the sound or the brand's supposed to look like now, right? So, give or take, it's maybe been about 4 of those 10 years that don't count because I didn't do nothing in that time frame, right? So let's just say roughly 6 years, and I only have 6 to 8 records out. That for a upcoming artist and an independent artist, it is okay because it can take 1 to 2 years for one record to pop, but when that one record pops, it's over. You just skyrocket from there. I've seen it happen a million times, and for me, I'm a perfectionist. That's a blessing and a curse. But I'm a perfectionist, and I'm not putting out shit that I'm not going to listen.
That be my main thing. I always like, baby, I ain't putting out.
I don't
just
care
to say I did it, baby.
How hype it is. I don't care if it's booty shaking and it's what's popping right now. I don't care if it's a summer jam and summer's coming up and I need to put this out. If I don't like it, I'm not putting it out.
That's how my
It'll be next summer. They gonna catch it.
They don't know it's. They don't even know it. They do not know it's.
Right. You have to, and that's how you have to be. Like, if you're not satisfied with it, what you think the next person gonna be? You see what I'm saying? Cause I had an artist. I got an artist now. He said he recorded music off his phone, and I was like, that's fine or whatever. I know you're trying to build your fan base up or whatever, but my thing is, don't put nothing out unless it's complete. Because if I feel some type of way to listen to it, what you think the next person? Nobody's gonna take you serious. They're gonna think your music is a joke when you're doing things that's not right and it's not professional. When you doing this music industry and you want to be taken professional and you want to be taken serious, everything has to be treated seriously.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want people to think that you're a joke, and you don't want people to think that you can you're a fall for him. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Oh, he doing this here. I can give him $100,000.
He gonna do whatever I say.
He gonna do whatever I say.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You have to stand your ground and know your worth and know your value, because if you think small, they gonna treat you small. But when you think big, bitch.
They know not to show
Don't think small. Think big, bitch. Think big.
Thinking big, bitch. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely it. So what's some things we can expect this 2023? We got the summer coming up. What y'all got going on? Miss Maya, what's popping? What can we expect?
Y'all stay tuned for these new visuals. I'm gonna be traveling, so just watch out for that. Y'all go on my page, keep up with all the latest music, all the latest events that's coming up with me. MayaMaya, __ everywhere. MayaMaya. It ain't hard to find, bro.
Period. Okay, Miss Boss Lady, what you got going on?
Well, y'all know I'm a boss on the move, so hey, I'm looking to be a millionaire by Christmas. That's my goal.
Period.
If not a billionaire.
Now you gotta say
I'm already claiming where I'm gonna be by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Also, I got a lot of events coming up. I got a couple of car shows coming up. I'm working with Empire right now, Empire 45. They hit me up. They trying to do some stuff with meeting with the labels in Atlanta. So I'm getting up with him later to see what's going on. So y'all know I have a lot of things going on. The whole thing to the main thing is to see, can I get one of these underground artists, no matter who it is, what they've been doing, and get them out there. So if you're an artist, you want to get out there and you don't have nobody that's pushing you, you need that push.
Get it.
Come on here.
Yeah, so you guys, this was a great podcast. This is probably my favorite episode. The girls be coming through.
Girls be
okay.
great, baby.
Period. Okay, y'all know I'm a girl's girl. I come from a family of women. I got two sisters, so like I'm really a girl's girl. I'm always pushing for my ladies to win. Like this is what it's really all about. And
Facts.
we gotta push each other, like especially being from Memphis. I feel like the girls in the city and women in general, when it comes to business and the music industry, we are always pit against each other. And especially in this city, you know, we all about the grit and grind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited and thankful that y'all came out today.
Thank you for having us, girl.
Yes, definitely. So I'm gonna have both of their social medias in the corner up here. Y'all can click the QR codes and go follow them on all social medias. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Summer Everywhere podcast. We are on all platforms. Our audios drop every Friday. We on iHeartRadio. We on Deezer. We on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you know a podcast be. That's where we be. Okay. And the visuals released every Sunday on YouTube, as well as on our Patreon. So make sure you guys go subscribe, hit those notification bells, and we're gonna see y'all in the next one. Give it up for our ladies.